Hey, YouTubers, good morning, everybody. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. Guys, this is a really cool day. Very cool day. Back in 19 years ago today, March 5th, 2007, I made my very first YouTube video. So this is my 19th anniversary year. This is also video 1699. This is episode 112 of the Trash and Treasure, but for old Rob Moffat YouTube videos, it's 1699. I've been making 1 or 2, 3 videos every week for years and years and years and years and years. Variety channel, never got very popular because, you know, you see something like, if you subscribe next week, we're talking about armadillos. Not yet. We haven't done armadillos. We'll have to look into that. But anyway, we've got a Trash and Treasure episode today. Last week, didn't find too much. We found a pretty cool lamp and some odds and ends, and at the end we found coyotes. A coyote, singular. But yeah, I'm thinking about do something for the anniversary of my 19 years in YouTube. What would be an interesting video for you guys? I was thinking I could go over all the cameras I've used or the really cool videos, make a compilation, but most people, they just want to know how much money you make. I think maybe I could do that. We could go into detail how much money a variety channel has made over 19 years. And what are the most profitable videos I've ever made, and maybe some stories behind them. Call it a day. Most people seem to be interested in the monetary aspect. The first 5 years, YouTube didn't pay you a penny. And then after the first 5 years, I accidentally erased every single one of my videos and had to start over just about. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going out on the old Mr. Electric bike this morning. Going to look at the over 3,000 units here in the over 55 community. Every week, there's one day a week they throw stuff out, and you never know what people are going to throw out. It's kind of cool. We always look for trash and treasures. Not so much to make money. Sometimes I do find some pretty good stuff I've made a few bucks off of, and sometimes some of the stuff is very valuable. But I like the stories. I like stuff that, why did they ever buy that? Or why would they ever throw it out? Or what happened to these people? Nobody throws this out if they're still alive. And or they actually throw out stories. I've made videos over the years related to stuff that they've thrown out. Joy is here. The Charmed Life. Your Table is Waiting. Yeah, different videos over the years I've made. Plus the regular Trash and Treasure videos. Like I said, this is number 112, just about. So let's go and see what we got going. And thanks for sticking around for 19 years. By the way, one of my subscribers from Louisiana, he said I need to, if I'm going to keep doing this, I need to get me a raccoon suit, digging through the carpet. And those coon asses always have a good sense of humor. I can say that from I'm a honorary coon ass myself, I guess. Been in Lake Charles for a while, here and there. Okay, let's see if we can talk less and get in less trouble. And go look at more trash and treasures. All right, see you out there. What I meant to say, he was right. If I find someone that's thrown out a full-size raccoon suit, I'll take advantage of it. I'm still looking. We don't know. It may pop up. I've seen a few things that were just as odd, but no raccoon suits yet, but we'll keep an eye out. Thanks for the suggestion. I really liked it.
used to know a girl who worked at a lighting store that sold lighting and door fixtures. I hadn't talked to her in a long time. I called her up on the phone. She was a receptionist. I said I was at a convention in town. Want to know if I could come over to her store and check out her knockers. I had her going for a couple minutes. That's not a bad painting. You almost understand what's going on. Interesting use of colors. And I like how they have the strong stuff over on the left side. So you got like a sense of space on the right. That's a nice painting. Kind of big. Kind of big. So that takes care of the painting. Now we need to find a mirror and a chair. Well, we found it, the desk upside down, so that takes care of the furniture. Just got to find a mirror and a chair, and we can finish up our bingo card for today. Oh, we got to find something really weird. And a story. Empty. Probably my number one spot right here. Underneath the mahogany trees. That is an upside down. Can you see it? That right there is an upside down Christmas tree holder stand. And there's a phone box that either held Dr. Pepper or biological specimens, so we'll let that go. You always want to look in a box. That's what she said. Microwave. It's a cooling rack for Peter the pie maker? I don't know. I got nothing. Up ahead are the Egyptian ducks. Everybody hates them. They're annoying. They got an attitude. Ungrateful. Dirty birds. Noisy. Never stop making noise. And they think they own the sidewalk and the street and the top of your building and your cars, and they're just pain in the butt. Adios. And they don't taste very good. chair looks like something from it looks like it's gonna eat you up. Rocky Horror Motion Picture Show. I don't know, there's something wrong with that chair. There's something wrong with that chair. We have another golf bag, Callaway. I already have one at the house for my nephew. I don't think I want to take another. No clubs. It might have a cover for the top. I don't know. It's actually looks in pretty decent condition. Actually looks in very good condition. Whenever I see old lamps, I like to make sure there's no incandescent bulbs in them. You can't get them anymore. They're very difficult. They're expensive. It's not plastic, it's glass. That's good sign. That's a good lamp. So I would say the lamp and that painting were kind of nice today. Not bad. A little bit of detail here. It's nothing like vintage or antique or nothing, but it's got some style to it. We have a nice tire. Yeah. Respectable. Little boxes. Little boxes. Maybe we'll find our raccoon suit today. Okay. Food items. I don't go in bags anymore. And empty boxes. Empty boxes. Empty boxes. They're doing their bit for the environment. You know, they're saving the environment. They're throwing out their boxes. That's good. Good to see that. I know they're helping. Just cabinets, fake birchwood, plastic particle board, 21st century. I have a competitor that he specializes in picking up ceiling fans, so he hasn't been out today. Looks very new. That looks pretty new. There's the squirrels over there. There's always squirrels over here. Mockingbird. Pretty soon those mockingbirds will be nesting and they'll be mocking up a storm. Ah, this is a very interesting table. Looks like they made it for maybe $10. Oh my goodness, let's take a look at this table. This is quite an extraordinary table. Apparently these were the legs, and that was the platform the table sat on. It's made out of premium fiberboard. You don't see fiberboard like that anymore. Oh my goodness. What is this? That's very heavy. This was bolted onto something. You wouldn't have this bolted on in your house. Wow, that's heavy. My goodness. I stand corrected. This may be more substantial than I thought. Gosh, that's heavy. But what a strange design. This slides out. Look at this. This glass slides out, and I think this moves, and so like you can make it a larger table. This is what you want, a giant glass dining room table. You know how heavy glass is? It makes oak laugh. It's so heavy. Wow. I stand corrected. That's a very unusual design. I thought it was all particle board. This is all steel and glass. Who the hell makes a steel and glass table like that? And look at that support. Like I said, it's got big places for bolts on the bottom. Weird. Really weird. My goodness, I've never seen anything like that. Whoa. This is one of those unusual furniture finds. We don't come across them every day, but this has to go in the book. A dining room table made out of glass that has the most bizarre pedestal legs I've ever seen. And they bolt down to the floor. That's weird. What is going on? What else they got? Weird. Silver frame. And this is on wheels? Oh, it's a cart. It's like an outdoor cart. Is it ply? I think it is ply. Huh. That opens up for some reason to let the dogs out. That's another weird design. Well, I feel better now. This is definitely not your run-of-the-mill furniture. This is somebody thought this out and their lifelong dream, and they made it come true, and they moved on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would say these two items have to go on a list of stuff I've never seen before. Homemade wheel, like who makes a wooden wheel like that? That's nice wood. That's nice wood. That's not cheap. It looks cheap, but it's not. So yeah, I guess that you call this a story. Who would buy this? And then why would they throw it out after they fell out of love? Who could fall out of love of something like that? I mean, that just tickles your fancy. I mean, makes your heart, the cockles of your heart just warm when you see something like that, don't it? I mean, if you're Robbie the Robot, this would, you want this in your house. Oh lordy, let's go. Let's get out of here. Nice wood. Stained. This opens up and you can extend it. Nice pedestal. It's upside down, like most of us. More food items. Yeah, actually this is nice. It's not scratched up. It's not defaced. It a little bit loose there in the drawer. Yep, that needs to be repaired there. But that's nothing. You could make this a very serviceable table if you need a round table. Well, these turned out to be a little more than I thought it would be. It ain't over. This chair has a tear in the cushion. I suppose that could be repaired and maybe turned upside down. These type of chairs are actually very comfortable. They have a nice padded armrest and a lot of padding in the back, and it's got a high back, and it's a nice height. These are comfortable chairs. The fabric maybe isn't too good. Yeah, that's the type of chair you get a nice reading lamp and you could be very comfortable. It's a nice piece of glass. Very nice. Usually you see the table without the glass. Hey everybody, I want to thank everybody for hanging out for the last 19 years. This is the 19th anniversary of my YouTube channel, Rob Somebody Life, and 1,699 videos. And this is the 112th episode of Trash and Treasure. Today we found a pretty cool painting, very large, maybe 35 square feet. A little bit somber and puzzling. Maybe it will fit right in. And we found a interesting lamp, contemporary but trying to be old, but it was good material. A couple of nice tables. We found a dining room table for Robbie the Robot, which is the most interesting table I've seen in a long time. Almost bizarre. That was an odd table. And the little furniture they had, like, I guess it was some sort of entertainment thing for like maybe in the patio or by the pool, whatever. That from the 19, I don't know. That was unusual. That was, something was going on there. What else did we find? A little bit of furniture. Nothing too personal or story-like. But overall, there were some interesting, profitable items if you were interested in picking. Story-wise, yeah, that table had a story in it for sure. Golf bag, but no coyotes this week. I'll put on another one next week. I do it every week. You never know what you're going to find. My channel is, you never know what you're going to find. Variety channel. That's why I don't have that many regular subscribers or viewers, because people see something they like and they subscribe. Next week it's about some guy riding around on his bicycle. If anybody wants to send me a full-size raccoon suit, let me know. I'll certainly look into it. right, it's been fun, guys. I've really enjoyed the last 19 years. I'll put out a video, next one, on how much money I've made in the last 19 years. People are always fascinated. They want to know, the doctors want to know, can I get sued? And everybody else wants to know how much money I can make. So you don't make as much as you think with the variety channel, but that'll be next video. But I'll have another trash and treasure video next week, same time, same channel. And who knows what we'll find. All right, guys, it's been fun. Thanks so much. I don't say it often, but thank you for watching. This isn't show business, but as Gregory Peck once told me, in show business, you never know if anyone's going to show up. So I always appreciate people showing up. He also told like 900 other people that were in the audience, so it wasn't just me. But all right, guys, it's been fun. Go out there and enjoy life. Get off the computer and your phone and go meet some people and talk and have fun. Take care. See you out there.